introduce Seb Chan, an amazing person, amazing successful person in Australia. He's at the Power Museum. He's actually one half of an incredibly successful Subway Snarl, a tremendously innovative electronic underground act. They play analog. That was your thing back in the day and even now. But Seb's also, as I said, on the Government 2.0 task force. I think it was actually the single best decision they made around that. In terms of personnel, it really was, I guess, out of left field, but a brilliant one. Seb's going to talk very briefly about the Government 2.0 task force, and then we've got a little announcement about an event coming up very soon that we're going to hopefully get a lot of you folks along to.
Thanks a lot, John. I really like coming to Web Directions because it shows how rich the web sector is here. The Government 2.0 task force is really, from my perspective, about changing government and about changing the processes of government, talking about things Dan has been talking about. It has two parts to it. One is a data and a liberation part. And all of Dan's ideas about the urban data will come initially out of government generated data. So that's one half of the task force, which is a 6-month project finishing in December, finishing at the end of the year roughly. The second half is about digital engagement. What are the sort of things the web makes possible for citizens to engage more practically in government? So it isn't just about a government culture change, a public sector culture change. It's about a citizen culture change, about citizens becoming part of the processes of governing themselves. So that's my take on it. So the Government Task Force has just launched the Mashup Oz competition, which a couple of people in the task force have gone around the government, basically the federal government, but also the states and also local government, to liberate data sets. Now, what has been exciting about that is we have actually liberated data sets with a very liberal Creative Commons license. So it's a CC BY license.
It's great.
A non-commercial license. It's a CC BY. You can make commercial things with it too. So we have a competition running. It finishes in the middle of November, and it's really about showing government why government data matters to you guys and other people too. What it can achieve for citizens, and why government should take more risks releasing more data. So over to you.
So to that end, I think one of the great things about events like this is that it brings people together who may know each other very well online, may connect and collaborate online, but there's nothing like bringing people together in the same room at the same time to make those connections. Well, I hope you agree. I think the last couple of days have proven that. So what the Australian Government Web 2.0 Task Force, Australian Government 2.0 Task Force has asked us at Web Directions to do is put on a government hack day. So we're going, as far as I'm aware, this may well be the first time a government has essentially kind of gone out and encouraged this sort of behaviour. So GovHack will be happening in about 3 weeks' time. Yeah, that's a pretty short time frame. We found out that that was the time frame yesterday. So we've been racing to put this together. If you go to govhack.org right now, it's got information about it. It's in Canberra. It'll run from a Friday afternoon for those who want to participate all night, it's through the night, and then the next day, finishing up with a showcase of what people are doing. So working in teams together. If you haven't heard of Hack Days before, there's a whole lot of information there. It's free. There'll be lots of coffee, there'll be Wi-Fi, there'll be food, and they'll finish up with a way of people showing off what they're doing. Hopefully getting some really senior government folks in and decision makers coming along to see what's happening there. So we really want to encourage everybody, whether they're in government or the private sector, the not-for-profit sector, whatever your skill sets, to come along and participate. There'll be great prizes there, and there's some fantastic large prizes at the Mashup Australia competition. So please get along to govhack.org, have a look. You can sign up right now. We'd love to see as many people along there as possible. So thanks very much for that. Thanks to Seb and the Government 2.0 Task Force for making that happen. And we'll get back to Maxine now to close up the conference. Woo!